Next up on Howler for an hour today, we have Banners of Ruin, the early access release. This be a furry game. This be a furry war game. Now, this genre is not exactly a genre I dabble into too much. It's kind of a tactical sort of game. You'll see as we get into it. But it definitely got my attention because of the theme, so let's take a look at this. But before I do anything, let's enter the unlocks. Also, is the volume okay? Because the volume keeps going up and up, it seems. The Warrior, the Priest, the Rogue. Tier 1, no unlocked tokens. Okay. It's a war game, you'll see. You'll see. Hi, Dragon. Volume will be deceptively quiet. Well, we'll just see how it goes. You guys let me know if it gets too loud. The settings are probably fine where they are. Oh, look, motion blur. Never mind, turn that off. I'll leave the rest alone, I suppose. Chromatic aberration and grain are kind of unnecessary, but it probably would fit with the game, so. New game. Tutorial, Mouse Bear. Yes, this is fine. Banners of Ruin. The Blackfoots have dealt a mighty blow by the fearsome House Ender. Landon seeks his revenge. You and the others loyal to the cause have been tasked with bringing the great city of Dawn's Point to its knees. But the odds are against you. I wasn't sure if that was a loading icon. Alright, clicking. Party information. This hotbar displays the number of cards in your deck. The number of members in your party, and the florins in your possession. So, my party, my money, and my random trading cards. Try clicking the deck icon. Okay. Alright. These are the cards you take in combat. This includes any cards your characters are carrying. If they die, the cards go too. Okay. I sure probably have looked at those, but it closed it automatically. Try clicking the party icon. Okay. Weasel. I think. Here you can see all the characters in your party. It's a small party for now, and you're in bad shape. Well, thanks. Try selecting your character. Yeah, we are half dead. So you can see all the cards the character is equipped. This character has a hatchet equipped as their primary weapon. If this breaks the target's shield, gain 2 charges. Next time the character attacks, for every attack and multi-attack, the damage is increased by stacks of sword. Charges that remove. Yeah. Okay. Got it. I understand the system already. The art's good. Hatchet is a one-handed axe, as indicated in the top right of the card. Their secondary slot is free and can take another one-handed weapon card. Alright, so characters can equip certain cards as their primary weapons and such. But if they die, those cards are lost. Two-handed weapons, great axes, great swords, etc. Take up both the weapon slots. Makes sense. Your campaign will take place across several streets, each with an elite enemy at its end. Each lane of the street leads to a service. Once you're done with the service and fight the elite, you'll move to the next street. When do I get to Sesame Street? Campaign cards. It looks like some guards are in your way. The cards on the left and right have counters. After selecting a card, any counters on the remaining cards will tick down. When they reach 0, they'll be removed from the street. Huh. So, after selecting them, any counters remain when they remove from the street. Okay. Oh, I see. Alright, I get it. So, like, there's some boons, but they're temporary. Your character is badly hurt. You should take the herbal remedy and heal up if you're going to survive the next fight. Alright. Pot shot. 100 XP. City Ender Raven. Leave the city tower. There's still 1 stone left in your sling. Well, you can only kill 1 bird with 1 stone if you do that. Ender Raven. Prisoner. 2 guards block the path to your companion. You'll have to go through them. There probably should have been a punctuation mark in the middle there, after companion. 2 guards block the path to your companion, semicolon. You'll have to go through them, but that's fine. It's early access. The last remaining Blackfoot brew you brought with you is leaking, but the flower liquid will still work its magic. Yay. You'll need to regroup with your companion, who must be somewhere in the center lane. You'll have to resolve the combat to see what's further down the street. Tunnel walls. Sharp granite stones flank you, thick with moss and smelling foul. The stone doesn't see much use. Okay. These are not really cards per se, they're just, hey, this is theming the environment. Okay. Look at the icons on top of the cards. Alright. Equipment service. The service at the end of this lane will allow you to modify your deck or character's equipment. Well, this is an obstacle, I assume that's what it means. This means combat. And this means obstacle, obviously, because it's the same thing. I don't know what these symbols mean, though. What are these? Higher service. Service at the end of this lane will allow you to hire characters for your party. Blocks equals blocks, swords equals combat, swords plus skull equals elite fight. What do these icons mean? I mean, let's see. Healing service. The service at the end of this lane will allow you to heal members of your party. Okay, so single line diamond healing service, dot with lines going down from it, equipment service, and then chevron symbol on diamond equals higher service. I don't know what these mean, but okay. I'm not sure why they're associated with these walls and such, but alright. I like a bear in that picture, like, ooh. Or fine, malicious spearman. Vitality is a character's health. If this reaches 0, the character will die, be removed from the party. Vitality persists across combats. Yep. Defense is granted by character's armor and blocks damage. This can be applied at the start of each combat, or is applied. Better armor will be acquired later in the game. Okay. So we've seen this we've seen this system before in other games. We have health and we have armor. Armor is replenishable. Health is less easy to replenish. Armor will block most damage. There's usually some form of damage that isn't blockable by it. Also, this got really loud. I'm just gonna tap that down. Is that a good volume? The Spire? Yeah, that does actually remind me of the Spire. Oh my god, this just keeps getting louder. Is this an okay volume? This particular song is louder than the others. Okay. I had to turn down my headset, so I knew it got louder. So let's see. All characters have stamina to the left, and will to the right. Oh, okay, that's... So is that... Wait, what's the will? The smaller number? So is it 24... Stamina is 24 will in this case? Stamina produces the max value each turn, will does not. Or where's the will? Will is the blue number. Oh, the blue number on the shield? Oh, down here! Game volume will be adjusted further. Why does Dramatic Orchestra tend to get continuously louder than all other OST games? Yeah, I know. I wish it was a little audio balance in wouldn't hurt this game. And then like if it gets quiet, it's like almost too quiet. Can you still hear the music right now? If you can, then it's fine. Right, so stamina left, will right. So stamina 2, will 1. I don't know what they have because I can't see it. So the first thing the game doesn't get fairly clear on, will does get restored just outside battle. Stamina recovers between turns in battle, will restores after battle. Gotcha. That's kind of... They probably should have made that clearer, yeah. Cards cost stamina and will to play. Character only play if the card they have is a beef stat. Okay. So cards that require will are very much a limited resource in battle. Enemies come in all shapes and sizes. They have vitality defense just like you, but use a range of abilities. You can see what the enemy will do on their next turn by looking at their intent. This enemy's to attack you for... Oh, that's the thing below them. I don't get to see their vitality and will, but I get to see their intent there instead. And we can see who they're going to attack by hovering over them. Yeah. Target outlined red. Okay. Safety in numbers deals 8 damage, applies on turn start. If the character has 3 or more allies, their defense is raised to 10. What does applies 3 shields mean? What do 3 brown shields mean? Right? The icon goes on to the foe, but what's the icon do? Oh. So basically that will apply that effect, and if they have 3 allies, then they'll get armor. But only if they have the icon in it as well as 3 allies. Otherwise it won't do anything. Okay, fair enough. Enemies attack the order of position. These enemies are both on the front rank, but you'll encounter others in the back rank too. Okay, yeah, I see the ranks. There's different sides here. Weapon cards can only be played with a character wielding that weapon. By the character wielding the weapon, symbol at the top of the card matches the character's symbol. Try using the hatchet to attack the enemy. Okay, we can fight now. If this breaks, target shield gain 2 charge. Which adds to their next attack, basically. Charge is just more damage for next attack, basically. So they had 6 shields, so I took, with that 8 damage I did, I took out their shield and 2 health. Character name, change charge, status effects. Status can trigger various points of combat. You can have her stats to see what it does. Charge increases damage of next attack. Fair enough, by 2 damage, I assume. Some cards deal several attacks at once, such as Rush, which deals 1 damage 3 times. When multi-attack charges apply to each attack of the chain, try using on an enemy. Which one do I want to do? 1 times 3 damage. 1 damage 3 times. I mean, I may as well go for the guy that I already injured. Oh. Oh! So, let me explain. I just realized. So I didn't realize that would work that way. So charge makes the next attack you use have that much more damage. But for multi-attacks, it adds that much more damage to each individual attack. So that attack that was supposed to do 1-1-1, instead with a 2 charge did 3-3-3. Ah! So charge is very good to have with a multi-attack. You showed them. You're out of stamina. One of your cards costs 0 to play. Time to use it. Deal 6 damage, the one with the lowest vitality. You mean the only one that's there? Sure. Cards. Confirm. Can't play any more cards. You should end your turn. At the end of your turn, all the cards in your hand go to discard. Okay, so we discard all cards. At the start of your turn, you'll draw the cards to your hand from your draw pile. Or up to enough cards in your draw pile, the discard pile is shuffled to the draw pile. You can draw it from there. Okay. Like how it works in Slay the Spire. Fair enough. If it's copying other systems, I probably wouldn't know, because I don't play these games very often, these types of games. The enemy's playing to do more damage. We better stop that. Use Sharp Still to finish them off. Deal weapon damage 8. Apply 4. Bleed. Okay. Wait, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Oh, apply damage dealt by the active character's weapon card. Wait, what? Oh, I see. It will just deal whatever the hatchet, like the equipped item's damage is, and then also apply bleed. So technically speaking, I don't need to do Sharpen Still. I could just use Hatchet. But whatever. Similar so far, but not exact. What's the movement card do? Well, they didn't... That's odd. The Mercy card is supposed to be instantly used and didn't need to click extra. Well, I did have to click it a second time. Well, it's fair. I could click the card to confirm or right-click to cancel, so that's fair enough. I prefer giving the player the option to reverse their decision, so. At the end of combat, your party is rewarded XP. They split between characters. You may also find some florins. Isn't florins a real-life currency? Somebody check this for me. Isn't florins a currency that actually exists in a particular country? Pretty sure it's something a European country. Don't click move on right away. Important for viewers too. Okay. No, I won't. And a choice of one card add to your deck. Pick a card you like to add, but you don't have to. I mean, I'd like to. I'll take the... I have to click the floors to collect... Why would I not want to take money? And why would I not want to have a card? Yeah, it's kind of obvious that... It's not immediately obvious you can click those. In fact, if I hadn't randomly clicked the money just for shits and giggles, I wouldn't have thought to click it. Italy. Arabon? Maybe both. Let's see. War Cry. I could be a Gulfer War Cry. Yes. Or is that a beaver? Can't tell. It's a currency of the Witcher. That's where I probably heard it recently. Apply charge equal weapon damage and move swap to the front rank. That's actually really good because, like, the battle axe does 8. So you could, if you did War Cry with a battle axe of 8, you wouldn't do damage that turn, but you get a charge of 8, and then if you use the multi attack, you do like 8, 8, 8, and then everything would die. Warcry seems kind of good. Even though it requires setup, that sounds useful. Shrapnel. Deal 5 damage. If this breaks the target's shield, deal 4 times 3 damage. Oh, I kind of like that more. I kind of like that a lot more. 4 times 3 damage, that's a significant amount of damage. Sometimes you don't want to pick a card because it adds a card to the deck you might not want, so you have less chance of getting the cards you do want. So that's how it works in Slay the Spire. Ah, okay. These card RPG systems are always a little funky to me. Also, I like that wolf guy. Reserves. Draw a card for each character in the back rank Back rank characters gain 1 vigor. Sorry, I got really confused here because they said back rank lowercase and then the next sentence back rank uppercase. Like, that's weird. I'm gonna get shrapnel. Will doesn't replenish each turn. Be careful how you spin it. It's not making it clear that will does replenish between combat, though. Shrapnel doesn't stack with charge. That's fine. It can be used separately. That way I have the choice of using a charge attack or that. That's fine. Congratulations, you emerged victorious, revealing your companion. Select an old friend to add him to your party. Any cards you carry will be added to your deck. Do I get Puppo? Your companion dusts himself off after having finished a barrel of his own. Time to regroup. Oh no, you've been ambushed. Ambush blocks all the remaining lanes, and resolving any one of these cards removes them all. Oh, I see. They're called lanes because... Oh, I didn't get a Puppo. I got a bear. That's fine, too. Bears are good. However, that was a Puppo. I got real... That's the other thing the tutorial doesn't explain. What? The shrapnel doesn't stack with charge? Hold on. Can I look at my cards? Thank you. Glad the tutorial doesn't force me to click. Let's see. Shrapnel. There's 4 ranks and 3 lanes. There's 2 ranks for allies and 2 ranks of foes. Okay, lanes make sense. There's 3 lanes, which are cards, and I can choose which one I want to do, which means I could also avoid things at times, probably, if I want to. I get that. I get how lanes works for the most part. Sometimes there's blocked lanes that are just basically narrowing me down to choose a particular lane. Could you explain ranks, though? Hello, Parker. Parker, how you doing today, Parker? I guess the bear has a great sword. Attacks all targets on rank. Oh, is rank, Rank is the word I would normally use lanes for. Rank is the thing that I would normally use the word lanes for. Rank is basically the front row or the back row, right? Can you not see all of your chat? No, Charm, there's both. There's 3 lanes for the positions of the ranks. No, I am reading what you're saying, but I'm not processing what you're saying. As in, what you're saying did not make sense. There's rows and columns where? Rows and columns where? Are we talking the battle screen? Are we talking the combat screen? Because all I saw, let me get something. This is what I saw. Hold on. There's 6 positions. Listen, stop, just look. This is what I saw. I noticed that we had a lane on our side and a lane on our side like this, and the enemies had their own. That's what I noticed. That's what I noticed. But obviously, yes, I did notice as well that, you know, we could have 3, 3, 3, 3. The only thing that was terribly clear, though, were the fact that these were divided into 2 rows, front row and back row. So you're telling me that in addition to that, there's also this, basically? Oops. Right. Well, the game wasn't very clear about that in combat. It was very, very clear about the 2 rows, you know, the front back row thing. It was very clear about that, but it didn't make any indication that there was the left-right lineups. There was no indication that left-right lineups were a thing, basically. That's why I tell you, and cards will reference this, but there's more missing info. This tutorial seems to be missing a lot, then. What else is missing? Once we get back to a battle screen, I'll explain better why I find that annoying, by the way. Also, while you explain, I'm going to cool down the room again with my AC. Sorry about the background noise, but summer sucks. So let me say about this. A foe will target the front rank before hitting back rank. Well, that's obvious. Because, I mean, you got to hit somebody in the front before you can hit somebody behind them. Does that matter as far as the horizontal rows, though? Like, can somebody in the back rank be hit if there's nobody standing in front of them? Or does everybody in the front row need to die before the back rank can be hit? Wait, that seems to fly in the face of what you just said. You just said that a foe will target the front rank before hitting back rank. And then you said that if you dodge into the back rank, you'll still get hit. Those two statements sound opposite each other. If a foe targets the front rank before the back rank, and you're dodging to the back rank, then why do you get hit? No, wait, stop. You gotta ask that. You gotta answer the important question that I asked earlier, though. If the front row has anybody in it, does that protect the back row? Or does it only protect the back row directly behind the person in the front row? So, I'll pull paint again because I cannot explain. I can only visualize. Going back to paint for a minute. So if we have, let me just quickly draw some stupid rows. I'll segment them. So if there was an enemy, there's an enemy right here, and they wanted to attack somebody here, and there was nobody here, they could just go ahead and do it. But if there's a person they want to attack here, but there's somebody here, this person would block them from attacking here. Is this accurate? So this is okay, this is not okay. This is pretty illogical, honestly. A lot of RPGs work this way. The back row is only protected if there's somebody in front of them. This isn't really that crazy. And it also this guy being in the middle does not mean that he can't attack the sides, like I've demonstrated, right? Because I think I was doing that in the last combat. So this guy can attack the top and bottom, not just the middle. He can go through all of it, as long as there's nobody in the front. Right. Okay. Right, that should make sense then, but I need to look at the battle screen again. Anyways, let's discuss one other thing I'm in the menu for. Sorry that took so long. It's alright. It's just you have to work on your explanationing. But honestly, the main problem was that I wasn't aware there were horizontal rows as well. Okay, hold on. Rows and columns. Rows and columns. So the problem with saying rows and columns is which one is vertical and which one's horizontal when you say rows and columns? So columns are the vertical ones, right? And rows are horizontal. Is that right? It really seems like a play and learn game, not a jumped all the info on him game. Yeah, I don't know, man. He wanted to dump the info, so I'm letting him do it. So, okay, so, yeah. So, the columns, then, are what the game visually represents, but the rows are not represented. Now, I have one very important question, though, while we're on the card screen here. So, about charge. I understand how it works. You do a thing, you gain charge, and then that charge can be added to your other attacks next turn. If you have a multi-hit attack like Rush, the multi-hit will all gain, each individual attack of that will gain that charge, making it really cool. Now, Soul said something... I do want Soul to explain one thing that he said, though. Soul said shrapnel does not work with charge. That is to say, that shrapnel is not powered up by charge. The problem I have with him saying this is, where does it indicate this on the card? There is nothing here that indicates on the card that it does not work with charge. But according to what he just said, it doesn't work with charge. So, I understand that some things may not stack with charge, but I would think they would indicate that. It will only apply to the first listed hit. So in other words, that is interesting. I mean, on one side that makes sense. So basically that first initial 5 damage, charge would apply to that. If this breaks the target's shield, deal 4 times 3 damage, it doesn't apply to that. On one side, that makes sense. I guess that would mean that charge only applies to the first attack of a card attack. If the card has multiple attacks, it will only apply to the first attack. That's fine, but the game never said that, and I got a bit of a problem with that. Alright, I think I'm well informed. Let's do this. The Ender Swarm, you all sides. There's no choice but to fight. Am I fighting puppos? The game keeps making me think I'm encountering puppos, and then there are no puppos. I do not approve. Did I get a puppo companion? No, it's a bear. Am I fighting puppos? No, it's a bunch of rabbits. Where the fuck are the puppos? Alright, enemies are different ranks attack in alternating turns. The next rank to attack is indicated by the red bar. The red bar. You know, it'd be really helpful if the tutorial was like, the red bar at this point on the screen, because I don't know where this red bar is. They have red health bars. The lane has a red bar. Oh, is that what they're talking about? That still doesn't explain it. Would you prefer to kill puppos or mice? No, but I would prefer a puppo companion. To kill enemies on the active rate, the opponent's turn to skip. The next rank to attack is indicated by the red bar. So wait, what's this bar telling me, though? I guess it's telling me this guy attacks first, because there's an arrow pointing towards me. Is that what that means? They take turns by ranks. What's a rank again? God. I think the main problem I have with this game is that its terminology kind of blows. A rank is a column, correct? A rank... They should have called that a column. Or a lane. They should have called it a column or a lane. They didn't call it a lane, though, because lanes are what you have off the battle screen when those 3 cards exist. And the environment cards, those are lanes. So since those are lanes, they can't use the word lane in battle, meaning that this would be normally a lane in most games, but it's not a lane here, it's a rank. But rank is something I usually associate with a character stat. It's just, the terminology breaks my brain. Rank is military terminology? Is it? Is that how a rank is determined in military? Maybe. I just wish they used the word column, that would have made more sense. What I have a problem with here, though, if you look, there's columns and there's rows, and rows matter just as much as columns to some degree. But here's a big question: how can I tell what column a character is in? I have to eyeball it. Like this guy here, I guess he's in the middle, but you notice how his, or I'm sorry, not column. I have to kind of guess what row the character is in. But you notice how this column is like back a bit compared to this column? So these are both in the middle. These guys are both in the middle row of their respective column. But because this column is kind of pulled back, they look off-center. So it's really kind of confusing a little bit on a visual level. Yeah, they're shifted up a half square, but then all I'm saying is that the game did such a great job indicating what a column is with these nice red rectangles. So why is there no line to indicate what row somebody is in? Like, they could have just added a line right... Wait. Oh. They did. It's just kind of subtle. That's what these inset arrows mean. I would have preferred something slightly more obvious, but I get it now. These arrows indicate the separation of rows. And it kind of blows and it's hard to see. I would have, honestly, what I would have just done is I would have just drawn a red line from these arrow points. Like, I just would have drawn a red line to completely segment each of these squares. That's what I would have done. That would have made it just perfectly obvious. Like, just the right amount of obvious. Just connecting line, done. Anyways. So, let's go back to the next ranked attack is indicated by the red bar. So, I assume that means, of course, rank being a column. So basically the front column's attacking first. That's obvious. Is it obvious which character attacks first? Like, there's two guys in the front column, in the front rank. Which one attacks first? Is it this guy because he has an arrow pointing outwards? Top to bottom. Oh, so the guy at the... So basically the bigger rabbit would attack first. Or rather, I guess he's a hare, isn't he? These guys are rabbits, that guy's a hare. Probably. There is a difference between a rabbit and a hare. Closest to camera last. Gotcha. Okay. Cards are played by the active character. Cards can only be played if this character has enough stamina and will. Cards are... So that also applies to my party. So my weasel guy, or marten, or ferret, I think maybe he's a marten, actually. I think he might be a marten. I'm not sure what species he is. Anyways, he'll go first, then Bear will go second. I'm gonna bet the devs and danners actually agonized over the rank and row aspects for a while. They must have felt the card design was intuitive enough. The issues of the highlights is literally too transparent. Yeah, it's really transparent. It's a little more obvious on my side, the yellow, but red does not. I mean, it depends on the environment, too. I bet we'll have different backgrounds to fight on. And on this gray floor, in this situation, it's more hard to see. But I would have just made a connecting line. Or even better, I would have just made individual squares, personally. Then again, keeping them connected for the sake of making the columns their own units might be okay. Anyways, nitpicking aside, let's keep going. Yeah, weapon talent cards can only be played by their wielders. Yep. Talent. What the hell is a talent card? Cards in your hand are highlighted if they can be played by the active character. Cards in your hand are highlighted if they can be played. Okay, so I guess they're all... Try to change your active character companion by selecting the bear. Oh! So enemies will attack top to bottom in their respective column. I'm not going to call it a rank. I'm going to call it a column. That makes more sense to my brain. Enemies will attack top to bottom in their columns, but I guess I can attack in any order with my characters? Can I also attack between columns? Can I, like, do a back column attack, then a front column attack, then another back column attack? Am I free between columns as well? Try selecting the bear. Now that the companion is selected, you can play their weapon card. They have Greatsword. Greatsword attacks entire rank or column. Try attacking an opponent from the active rank. I get the term rank. I would have preferred column, though. The military term is fine and all, but column is more self-explanatory, I feel. Can I select my friends with attacks? I guess it says it attacks the entire rank. I figured this would select the rank, the column, but I guess I have to still select the character. Alright, fine. It's kind of weird. If it hits... Okay, so I don't like one indicator about that. When I select the Greatsword and I have to choose an enemy, why do I have to choose an enemy if it hits all the enemies on that row? On that rank, column. Not row. Ignore the word row. If it hits the entire column, shouldn't it just select the column, not an individual character? That's kind of weird. Slightly unintuitive. Blue outline is character specific, yellow's not. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, blue is character specific. Yellow is I can use it, and anything else is I can't use it. I guess. Trev, that's because you can select the back column if you wanted. Well, I know, but like again, what I'm saying is, if I'm using an attack that hits an entire column, then watch my mouse. Like, you see how when I mouse over a character, it highlights them? That happens for attacks too. Now let me pause at this though. If I have a column-wide attack, how about this? I have now moused over the column. The entire column highlights. If I move to this column, this entire column highlights. That would be more intuitive for a column-wide attack. The same logic could apply to I assume there's some attacks that can pierce through a row. So, for instance, if a row attack where if I attack this guy, it would also hit this guy. That could also apply of a row attack, highlighting both of these characters to indicate they get hit. Yeah, why isn't a row or column attack just select all the characters at once that it hits? That would be better, is all I'm saying. Let's see here. Look at that damage. Your bear's out of stamina, so you switch back to the weasel. Nah, fam, I'm good. Let me use No Mercy and just kill him. Okay, fine, I'll use the weasel. Attack the enemy on the rear rank with hatchet, then finish him off for rush, then you take out another enemy with No Mercy. Okay. Wait, what? Attack the enemy on the rear rank with hatchet. But there's a guy in front of him. Okay, nothing makes sense to me now. You are not limited. The enemy is? So the enemy just sucks at being agile, like dancing around to hit. Okay, that's still weird though. I would think I'd still have to attack the front row. Why is the enemy on a different rule set for that? It only makes... Like, that makes physical sense. I guess I shouldn't be complaining about having that freedom, but at the same time, it kind of weirds me out. They do have ways to dance around. They do have archers too. Okay, fair enough. Wait, who was I attacking again? Oh, right. Because I have the charge. I'll take out the big boy, because he's probably stronger. Yeah. Okay. Swap to the bear, save the charge. Can you save the charge? No, the tutorial doesn't let me. The tutorial actually limits what I can do. It wants me to do specific things, so I just have to do what it says. Alright, let's see here. Tensions. Tuppo. Drooly Puppo and Drooly Bear. Drooly Drool. Okay. Sorry, distracted. Apply 3 marked. When this character dies, stacks of vulnerable. Okay, here's the problem I have with games like this. It's like this. This actually kind of annoys me about the more card tactical games. Apply 3 symbol. What's that symbol mean? Well, let me read. When this character dies, stacks of other symbol. Oh, what's other symbol mean? Let me read. I hate that. I hate when it starts chaining, like, what does this mean? Well, you need to know what this means first, which means you need to know what this means first. Anyways. Let's see here, though. So first off, vulnerable. This character receives 25% more damage for attacks, so they're ticks down by 1 each turn. Okay, so it lasts for a number of turns. Well, how would you do it then? I would just try to prevent a card from having more. I don't feel. I think the way I would do it is I would make it so nothing has more than 1 symbol chain to explain itself. Personally, but I do appreciate the fact the information's all there. So, apply a 3 marked. When this character dies, stacks of vulnerable equal to marked are applied to members of their party. Okay, so if you mark an enemy and then kill it, all his friends become vulnerable and receive more damage. Okay. And then, if there's more than 1 race on rank, more than 1 race? Oh, okay, so if there's more than 1 species, basically, of animal in a column, it also applies Overwhelm. For every stack of that, this character receives 25% damage. So, Overwhelm Vulnerable means 50% more damage. That's pretty good. I personally like that. It cuts down text necessary to get the point across on a card, allows more space for art. I mean, no, I don't have a problem with the brevity of the description. I just think that, I don't know. I don't like there being too many effects, I suppose. I like effects to be more straightforward. I'm a Pokemon trading card game kind of person, I guess, when it comes to card effects. I don't have an issue of card has an effect and I have to look what the effect is. I have an issue of card has an effect and I have to look what the effect is, but then I have to look at another effect to figure out what that effect does. I just hate when it starts branching out. But you're right, I don't know how I would do this differently for this effect. Like for tensions, I have no idea how I would actually do it differently. Anyways. Select the target, move them to a vacant position on their rank. A vacant position on their rank. So you can move them around. It can be used for throw attacks. War Cry. Apply charge equal to weapon damage and move swap to the front rank. Does this work if you're already in the front rank? Does this only work if you're in the back rank? I mean, he's a dog, dogs are straightforward. Exactly. Honestly, though, this game's doing an okay job of explaining itself on cards. I'll grab tensions. Right. There. I like the art, too. It's like painterly and stuff, but actually animated as well. It's neat. I like it. It's good style. So, the one thing I'm curious about, why is everything just slightly blurry? You notice that? Well, like down here at the HUD elements. I wonder what's up with that. It's a weasel. See, I mix up Martin's weasels and, well, just a lot of mustelids, I suppose. Tattered clothes. Start each combat with 6 armor. Wow, tattered clothes are worth 6 armor. It's not bad. It's not as good as tattered build, though. So... Okay, there is sound still. So... Okay, select cards. What's this do for me? I don't know. Oh, let's see what they're used for. So... Upgrade stamina or will? Oh, okay. It's a good question, actually. Let me think about that. We don't have many will position. We don't have many will cards. Stamina's just generally going to be more useful, probably. But will is probably for powerful things. We'll upgrade stamina for now. And choose a card. Okay. Foul Wound. For 1 turn, whenever the target takes damage, they gain 1 poison. Deals damage equal to stacks of poison at the start of each target's turn. Fair enough. That's actually pretty good. Just add automatic 1 damage every single time you attack. Or more. If you multi-hit. If you multi-hit... Oh! That 1 times 3 attack would apply 3 poison rather than 1. Hi, Shy! And Lucius. Hello, both of you. Corrosive Anomal. Deal 15 damage to any character. If they have any armor left, apply 10 retaliate. Whenever this character receives damage from attack, they deal damage equal to stacks to retaliate back. Okay, that's kind of, sort of a poison. Attackers using ranged weapons are not affected. Wait, attackers using ranged weapons are not affected. Oh, so if you shoot somebody... If somebody has retaliate, but you shoot them with a bow, it doesn't actually take effect. I guess. Alright, fair enough. That one seems pretty mean. I like that one. Apply 5 bleed, draw 2 cards. This weasel's mean. He either poisons, acids, or bleeds people with this. Corrosive Anomal actually seems really good, though. Because, like, if they have a ton of armor, then they get that. I'm going to grab that, actually. Also, it's a hell of a lot of damage. I try to say this time, but it's dog time at the hour mark. Poor Maggie peeled her 4 paw pads. Oh, no. What happened? Did she step outside she shouldn't have? Also, legitimately, I was kind of stuck there, wondering why I was just looking at my characters, and then I figured I had to level them up. Like, it wasn't immediately obvious to me. Okay. Enter the city. Small hatchway. These are deep dark chamber. Well, I'm sorry that I took so much time in the tutorial. But I like to analyze this stuff. I know some people will get upset with me. I've had some YouTube commenters actually get really pissed off when I do this. Like, oh my god, just play the fucking game. I've gotten some comments along that line before. But the thing is, if I just rush headlong in, I'm going to get really confused and make mistakes, which I have done on some Howlers. I prefer this approach because at least then I know what I'm doing. Fight. Coco, I hope she's in a better place. Runs too fast and skids. Hope she's in a better place? That sounds... Aw. I hope she can get her poor puppets healed up. Silly dog. No, bleed icons like poison but bypasses armor directly hits HP. Ooh! Poison hits decreases every turn. Wait, does bleed and poison both affect HP directly, or do one of them hit armor? Games like this require actual reading. Yeah. There's a very odd confluence of things in game, and I've noticed. Confluence? Just play the game if you already knew about everything. Like... 12-year-old Labrador. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hope the pup is okay, though. Poison hits armor first, bleed skips armor. That is something I wish the game would mention, because that's kind of an important thing to know, I'd say. Poison hits armor, bleed skips armor. Like, that's really important to know. That makes bleed slightly more useful. It does, actually. Does it? Oh, I got guard. I can guard now. So let's see here. I can't use corrosive enamel because, yeah. Oh, we're fighting scoundrel rats. Scoundrels. Oh, they have... they're planning to do 8 damage. I'm not fond of that. That could hurt Urwing. Let's see. Pop-up card. I'm thinking for a second. Hold on. I got 3, so I could actually... Ooh. Here's what we're gonna do. Because I want to avoid HP loss if possible. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna supply food swapped in target position. Okay. Boop. And then you don't have to move. You can stay there. Okay, I'll move you there, I guess. So I just want him to have a little bit more armor. So he's still going to take some HP damage, but it's less now. If he gets attacked. I don't know who's he attacking. Who are these guys attacking? Actually, I have no idea. Who are they attacking? Oh, I dodged. Oh, they attacked directly in front of them? Oh, wait, were they both... Wait, were they attacking this row? Were they attacking this row? Were they attacking this specific part of the row and column? Oh, okay. So, okay. Let me please indicate to you guys that icon sucks right there. Look at this arrow. What's it pointing at? It looks like it's just pointing at the column. It doesn't really look like it's pointing at one particular square on the column. It looks like it's just targeting the entire column. Because if you notice, it's more or less pointing at the break between 2 rows. That icon is terrible. I had no idea they were attacking the bear with that icon. Granted, I guess if the bear was still in position, we would have seen him highlighted, huh? Still, I'm not aware that you can just move and they would miss their attacks. Like that. The tutorial never said that if you moved, enemies could whiff. I wasn't aware that was a thing. Yeah, so that's a very poor... And this is, again, a case where I would highlight that particular section. I would highlight this row and column portion. Because then it would be more clear. Again, there's not a lot of conveyance in the HUD, in like the interface, and I don't like that. The only time an icon makes sense is when an up and down arrow means text rank, or if it's target radial, it just means dodgeable, just like we did. Okay, fair enough. We're the mid row, but a bit of the we mentioned that, didn't we? Yeah, I don't know, just, you know, just pointing this stuff out. Anyways, let's keep attacking with a weasel. I'm gonna throw this onto one of them. And then we'll kill him. Well, we won't kill them. Actually, yes, we will. Okay. And then... Yes. Draw 1 card and gain 1 vigor. Next time this character loses stamina is refunded and that is removed. Oh, I should have done that first. That's okay. I'll discard. That way there's no way they can kill me. Or hurt me. After Grave of Charm, that icon is highly unintuitive. See? So, like, now, he's going to move, and he's now focusing on attacking the bear. We can see that. So, here's the thing. Like, if the character is still in harm's way, then that arrow isn't as important, because we can see the bear is highlighted. But the moment the bear moves, that icon, then it becomes unclear what rows mean. Again, it's pointing between the rows. Why couldn't it just point to the row itself? Or, again, just highlight the row. And, like, highlighting the character is fine. But, here's the thing. Here's why I didn't know that moving would let me dodge the attack. If this character, the scoundrel, had a highlight target around the row the bear is standing in, that would intuit to me that if I moved out of the row, perhaps I could dodge the attack. But the scoundrel is specifically targeting the character, making me less sure that if I moved the character, I would be able to dodge the attack. If the ground portion was being targeted, it makes it more clear that that's something you can dodge by simply getting off of that piece of the ground. Mouse over the icon or the side appear in the side status mentioned again. What? Mouse over the icon or the side? What icon? These ones? None of these icons tell me the information I'm pointing out here, though, dude. It simply says that this attack deals damage. It doesn't say if it deals damage to that spot or that character, so. When someone asks about Vigor. Oh, okay. Never mind. Does Vigor last between rounds? No. It actually said that on the card, I think. Let's see here. Okay, I got an idea. Just look at what I have here. I don't need this, but might as well use it. Heh, was. Oh god, bleed. It's okay, it hits the armor. No, it doesn't hit health! Wait, no. Bleed hits health. Poison hits armor. Right. I have to... That's very arbitrary and I need to remember that. That's whatever. I was trying to avoid damage. Wait, that's gonna bleed. The foe's gonna bleed, yes. Well, there was no... You tried to warn him. Warn me? Even if I had noticed that, there was no way I could have changed that result. Charm, watch out! This thing that's inevitably going to happen is going to happen! It's like, oh no. Could you just move out of the way? No. I moved via a special card that allowed me to move. I did not have that card that turn. A normal run? Yeah, I kind of figured I'm out of the tutorial. Brace. Gain anticipation. Next time the character loses vitality from an attack, they gain 20 shield for every stack of... Ooh, that's kind of interesting. So if I don't... Vanguard. If deals 6 damage if active character is front rank, plus 4 damage. That's a really good one, honestly. Second wind's pretty good, too. Drawing a card is handy. The repeat issue is clarity, clarity, clarity. I'm going to stick with Vanguard. Oh, so I'm going to keep going until we die or complete the run or something. Because I see there's a progress bar at the top. So let's go through that. Helping Hand, Head of Federica. So one thing the game was not clear about also is right now I have a choice, right? Can I pick all of these or does one of these advance the card system? Like, I have 3 cards on the table for my environmental cards. If I choose one, will the other 2 go away? I'm not clear about that. It's 3 different paths. And this is why the top says, equipment service, the service at the end of this line will allow you to modify your deck or character's equipment. Higher service, the service at the end of this line will allow you to hire characters for your party, which sounds useful. The service at the end of this lane will allow you to heal, which we don't really need right now. So, this is blocked, though. So why is this blocked? That's the other question. What makes something blocked? So, in this case, it says large crowd, throwing people together in the market stalls, are packed like sardines, we're busting to make a trade, you won't be getting through them. So, we're blocked because the crowd's too big, but this path has higher service, and I'd like that, so... That's the info at end of lane bonus. Well, I want to go down this lane, though. How do... You know? All lanes progress. Okay, well, I'm going to go do this. What's this? Helping Hand. It's Puppo. Again. Put a figure stops you in your path. May the wind always be at your back. Okay, thanks. Let's see. Deal weapon damage. If two-handed weapon, deal damage to lane. Ooh. Wait, isn't that just the same as my weapon does already, except for this is more expensive? Wait. Deal damage to lane. Oh, lane! Wait. Does that mean it wouldn't hit the rank? Or would it hit the rank and somebody in the back? Like, currently, the bear's two-handed weapon hits the entire rank. If used with that, it would only hit the lane, not the rank, right? It wouldn't hit both. Draw 1 card, gain 3 preparation. At the start of your turn, and draw an additional card for every stack of that. Ticks down by 1 each turn. So that just means 3 extra cards and 2 extra cards and 1 extra card for the next 3 turns. That is not bad. Even for the cost of 2 stamina, that is not bad. And you also get a card right off the bat, too. Damage your weapon card, not the effects of your weapon card. Fair enough. Then it changes... Yeah, okay, fair enough. Then the weapon card's effects are not implied. Gotcha. Deal weapon damage, apply 4 bleed. Bleed is good, but slow. It also does weapon damage, though. So in this case, again, with Sharpened Steel, again, it wouldn't hit the whole... It wouldn't hit the whole column. It would just deal the weapon damage on one enemy, wouldn't it? So... Lane is horizontal, yeah. Lane's horizontal. Is rank and lane military terms? Like, seriously, I know rank is, but I've never heard of that lane. I feel like these words are slightly arbitrarily chosen. I'm gonna go with quick hands, though, because that sounds... I like having variety, so I'm gonna grab that. And the road rises up to meet you. Rank is real. Lane might be arbitrary. Right? Quick round. He is sitting dries your throat, but the strain of combat is taking its soul. There's a chance stuck in a brewery. It's not Blackfoot stuff, but it'll do you good. I'll take the 1 health heal. Thank you. Foes block your path. You can't move this way without a fight. Take their blood for Landon. Who the fuck is Landon? Who the fuck is Black Root or whatever? A lot of words I don't know about here. Oh, we got some thugs and scoundrels, yo. So, is it just bunnies? Are just constant evil bunnies? Seems to be what we're doing. Oh, you know, let's see here. Discard a card. I like momentum because there's usually a card I don't care about. Let's see. Apply 5 to target ally. Move swap the target. So, who's attacking who this time? Okay, 2 of them want to attack the bear, and 1 wants to attack. Is that gonna be bleed? 8 damages. Destroy his shield. Apply 2. Vulnerable. Ooh, that's not great, but okay. Moves forward if possible. So the attack also would move them from the back to front row if they were there. Right, so two of them want to attack the bear. I think this would be a good. I think it would be a good opportunity to select my weasel fellow and use withdraw, since he has such shit armor. Avoid 2 attacks. So there we go. Avoid 2 attacks. I'm still getting, like, he's still getting attacked, but he has armor, so it's not too bad. Let's see. Do I want to... I think I'll discard... Wait. Hey, question! Oh, wait. 8 damage is pretty good, though. But that's 10, so that's better. Thinking. I'm going to use momentum. Throw away sharpened steel. Attack with Vanguard. Wait, can I do that? Yeah. Use momentum. Gain 3. Attack with Vanguard. 13 damage. That'll fuck up the thug a bit. And then... Or I could attack the scoundrel. Should I get rid of the scoundrel or should I go for the thug? You sharp for the... But see, if I do that, then I have to throw away quick hands. If I use sharpened steel of the bear, then I'd have to... Wait, actually, hold on. Again, I don't have my weapon card, so... That's true. It would deal 12. So I should... But do I want to throw away quick hands? Or Vanguard? I don't want to throw away... Do you want me to throw away quick hands? Or not? I have enough stamina to do these 3 cards or 2 of the others. I do not have enough stamina to use all the cards. So it'd probably be best to use momentum to throw one away. So what are we throwing out? Vanguard? Suppose. You're playing, not us. Oh, shut up. Fair enough, though. The bleed would be useful, I suppose. What? Sorry, I did it in the wrong order. Okay, this will... Should I... Okay, let's see. Thug or Scoundrel? I can't kill any of them right now. But if I attacked the Scoundrel, he would die eventually. I don't know if eventually is fast enough for me, though. Well, I guess the thugs are more dangerous. Let's go for the thug. Oh. Don't mind if I do, really, actually. That was a convenient time for that card to show up. Evaded, yes. Not this guy, though. Oh, that guy backed up. What a wuss. Ow. We got a lot of cards, though, so we can mess around a bit. It actually might be good to get a little defensive. Let's see what we got. We got Rush. Do we have a charge, though? Ah, this breaks shield, grade 2 charge. Okay. Okay. So if we were to use Hatchet, right, with a Weasel, and then we rush, something could die. Because then we do 9 damage to something. Probably could kill the other thug. Oh, solid footing. Character gains pacified, cannot play cards, takes down... Okay, so... But if you can use that at the end of turn, then... Just thinking. Shrapnel was also here. Deal 5 damage, it breaks target's shield. Deal 4 times 3. Again, that's quite good. So that's 16 damage if we break shield. 5 damage isn't quite enough to break any of their shields. But 16 would be enough to kill the scoundrel if I had... Granted, if I used hatchet and shrapnel with a weasel, then I could hatchet... Oh, that actually is an idea. I could hatchet the thug with a shield, then shrapnel the scout... Wait, no, that wouldn't work. There's no way I could set up shrapnel. Alright, then hatchet rush is probably the best idea then. I need to break a shield with the hatchet, so I'll attack. Yeah, no shield, no second attack. Hatchet. Let's see, I'm thinking. That'd be 14, that'd be 9. Yeah, okay. I know. That does equal 12, thank you. I do this. I'm gonna hatchet the thug in front. And then I'm gonna rush the thug that's nearly dead. Remember, any cards I don't use get discarded, so I may as well just use what I want in this situation, right? Oh, but he did get the... Wait, actually, rush costs 1. That's perfect. Then I'll guard, and then the barrel will guard. Hatch of one foe and trap with dish shield one. It's more time to kill one. Yeah, exactly. I can only kill one in this turn. That's basically what I was figuring out. Though if I leave... Yeah, I can still do it. Oh! Shit! No, I can't. I still can only kill one turn. However, I can do a little more damage than I thought. So, okay. I got a plan. Or I could do 2 attacks. Ooh. Well... He's going to do 6 damage. He's going to do 3 and bleed. Yeah, I may as well just do it 2 attacks. Let's play aggressive. Bunny isn't attacking? It's a different turn. What? What? Oh! Only one column can attack per turn, per enemy turn? Oh. But if they're all in the same column, that doesn't apply, and they can all attack each turn. So if they split up their columns, they actually get less turns overall. That's weird. Or if there's nobody on the back column, does the back column get skipped for them, and is it just front column gets saved return? Or does the enemy literally lose a turn over the back column? Okay, so basically that scoundrel going to the back actually kind of fucked up their attack strategy. It actually prevented this slug from attacking, which is actually kind of handy. Weird. That's a weird system. All right. Well, he's going to attack him for 9 damage and bleed, which sucks, but we can deal with it. It's just 1 damage. Oh wait, but we have 25% more damage received from each attack. But that's 1. 1 damage plus 25% is still 1 damage, right? So I will take 4 damage, but it's a multi-hit attack. Every hit is 1 damage, and it's 3 times. 1, 2, 1. Explain that logic. Because it stacks with each hit, so 25, 50? I don't know about that, man. That doesn't make any sense. Like, if it was just 3 damage, I'd be like, yeah, that's gonna do 4. But, like... Sorry, it's just what happens. Okay, fair enough. Just trying to understand the logic of the game. Okay, so let me go ahead and beat up the thug sub. Let's see if you're right. 1, 1, 1. I don't think you know the rules of the game, dude. That did make sense to my logic, though, because if that was 3 hits of 1 and 25% was applied to each, that wouldn't add up to any extra damage. I played the game fully, so I can answer his questions, except for when you got them when you answered the question wrong. Just playing that out. I could just corrosive enamel this thug away. I think I'll do that. Hey, wait, if I kill the thug, but leave the scoundrel alive, will the scoundrel get a turn next turn, or will they lose their turn because it was the thug's turn? Sorry, so as somebody, as Carcer stated earlier, though, you haven't been really giving me the chance to learn. You've just been, you know. The mouse isn't active. So if the thug dies this turn, but the scoundrel lives, the scoundrel will not attack during the enemy turn, and the enemy turn will just pass? Or, well, an accurate advice is still better than no advice. Are you sure about that? At least when it comes to no advice, you know you do not know the approach to something, and you must figure it out. When you receive inaccurate advice, you may end up having a false sense of security, thinking you know what's going on, and then get proven wrong. At least when you don't know something, you know that. You know that you don't know. That in itself is helpful. So if the rabbit dies, so if the hare dies, there will be a blank turn. Interesting. These are all things I wish the tutorial had gone over. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use, yeah, just use a greatsword. Why not? Actually, wait. Oh. Just realized something. So let's see. Vigor. What's Vigor again? Oh, it's refunded. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So we can use that, then that. Or just do that and that. It doesn't really matter. He's dead either way. I'm overthinking. By the way, the reason I'm overthinking stuff that I can easily do is because I'm trying to learn. If I just did it, I wouldn't fully learn it. Yeah, I'd still win, but in this way I understand things a bit better. This is how I learn. This is how I retain information. Let's see. Work rate just keeps showing up. Deadly Thrill. Deal 10 damage if the target dies, gain 2 stamina. Oh! I like that. Gain 6 armor, 1 charge. If the character has any neighbors of the same race, they all gain 12 armor and 5 charge. Holy shit. I'm gonna do Deadly Thrill. Because that card's cool, but I don't have any benefit. Yeah, level up. Good. What'd you get? Plague. Plagueis. Oh, that's not very healthy looking. Apply target stacks of poison to each adjacent character. Each adjacent targets a stacks of... Oh. So apply poison to the thing you hit, and then anything standing next to it also gets poison. That's good. So what's up with the bear and the weasel both learning like poison abilities? False opening. Gain anticipation and fate. For 1 turn, if first time your shield's broken, your character gains 1 double damage rage. Get pissed off if your shield breaks. Gotcha. Deal weapon damage. If target is moved this turn, apply 6 bleed and 3 vulnerable. Holy fuck. That's pretty good, too. It's very expensive, though. I'm going to go with this one. Every time this character loses vitality from an attack, they gain 20 armor for every stack of anticipation. That's weird. False opening seems to imply that it wants your shield to be broken for that rage effect to apply, but at the same time it also gives you most likely a lot of armor. That's weird. Wait, vitality from an attack? Wait a minute. The next time this character loses vitality from an attack. Yeah. Oh. Wait a minute. Let me think. Let me think. Yeah, it's counterproductive because like, that false opening just kind of makes you want to lose your shield because then you get double damage, but it also gives you shield if you get attacked. Does that possibly mean that if you got attacked with low shield and you lost the rest of your shield with that attack, you would gain the rage, but then anticipation would also trigger, so you'd also get armor back? Would you get rage and armor at the same time if your shield was broken? If that's the case, this is quite powerful. Yeah, you generally want to keep shield. I'll do Bull's Charge. No. I don't know. I don't really want any of these, actually. I could forfeit. I think I'll forfeit. Unless False Opening gives you armor and rage at the same time. If it can do that, then that might be really useful at the right time. That's 20 armor is a hell of a lot. It does? I think I can make use of this, especially at 1 stamina. I like the lower stamina things. It's more handy, in my opinion. Upgrade stamina or will. Honestly, more stamina. Stamina's been a lot more useful than will. Alright. We're going to keep playing for a while. Let's see. We've got large crowd, still blocking me. Courage. This is the healing service. Let's take some guts. Strength can be found through adversity. A chance to improve. A chance to improve. Is that... Okay. Off-duty guards. On expiring, spawns drunken guards. These silly allows recapruise and other wicked activities. Leave them to their devices. They'll probably pass out, but you could rush them aside if needed. What does that mean? So, upon expiring, spawns drunken guards. I assume drunken guards I'll have to fight. But can I mess with them right now? Is this clickable? It doesn't seem to be blocked. So what if I mess with it now? Waiting the guards get easier. Oh. Oh. I see. They'd be hard right now, but they'll be drunken later. Oh, let's improve. Submitters are hard to tell. You turn a corner to find a seemingly dead end. Fourth road rails. Over here, a hatch. Wow, the cursed thing is sealed. Force it open. Fourth raid gains 1 max stamina, suffers 10 damage. Oof. Oof. How much health do I have? Okay. Another intuitive... Wait, can I look at my... Okay, I can look here. I was going to say, like, I would like to be able to see my character. Also, I'm going to move him here. You know why? That way I can move either character to the middle slot if I need to dodge an attack. How do I go back? Escape works. Okay. So, 10 damage is a lot. Like, I just realized, like, that's the best... This is the best formation. I don't know why they put it the way they did. So, 10 health is a lot, but stamina's... 1 extra stamina is pretty cool, too. What do you guys think? Here's a question, though. Since this has a chance to improve me, I'm guessing that forcing it open does that. Would if I fought the enemies, though, would I also earn something? Well, I guess I would earn the... Take the stamina. Is it worth the damage? It is a lot... I mean, stamina is very handy. Alright, we'll do it. Fourth ray exhaustively bludgeons the lock with her weapon until finally the thunder is open. Quick, get in! As far as it begins to heave the doors shut, a death arrow finds his mark on their shoulder. You disappear into the shadows. Ow. I love this bear. Look at this fucking drooling ass bear. This game has a thing with drool. What's up with this? This drooling ass bear. Drunken guards free money. Find an opportunity to fleece these idiots for every penny on them. They'll face worse when they're disciplined. Back alley. Select the land and remove the next 2 cards. Combat. I'd rather do the drunken guards. I don't know how to spend money yet, though. Mentor. Now seems like a good time to take a short rest. There might be something to learn here. Modify your deck. Oh. Hi, Blightning. I don't really need to modify my deck, though. Mentor equals duplicate a card. Oh. I don't really need that. I'd rather do this and see what I get. 100 figure stops in your path. It would always be at your back. Oh, another deadly thrill? Oh, don't mind if I do. Some position of the target party. Ooh, that though. Well, that's not as useful as the other movement ability, because the main reason I like to move characters is to dodge attacks. This would just be like, hey, can you take this attack for me? Also, what is up with that? Mouse's ears. Those are fucking massive. I'm gonna grab a Deadly Thrill. Or Second Wind. Second Wind... Actually, Second Wind, Second Wind actually doesn't cost stamina if used correctly. In fact, you could even gain stamina using it correctly. Second Wind's probably worth having. Must be a desert mouse. I'm gonna grab another Second Wind, because that's not a bad thing to have. What we got? Crossroads. Clear street to this death. So, the alley stuff just generally skips events. Quick round. The heat of the city dries your throats. The strain of combat has taken its toll. There's a good chance to chuck it to a brewery. Okay, it's the brewery that lets you heal. Well, healing would probably be good. Forthright's a little beat up. Decoy. You find yourself facing a hard decision. If you can set up a distraction, you might be able to work around it. Select a card, move it to this lane, plus 1 to its counter. That's pointless. Let's do a quick round. Thief. Oh no. I don't want to do that. What? Off-duty guards. So what does clear street to this death mean? Does that just mean that all the cards here will be removed? Well, minus 100 for... Oh. That's a good point. Yeah, good point. That was that's a trade-off. It's a worthy trade-off. Ooh, heavy patrol. Okay, so that's a boss. But there's also... What does clear street to this death mean, though? I don't know what that actually means. Do I want this? I remember the game mentioning I want this. But do I want this? I seem to be able to skip it. Empty the street deck. The fuck's the street deck? Oh. That. Wait. So, the heavy patrol will be discarded if I select this crossroads, because this crossroads at 9, the heavy patrol's at 10, so if I select crossroads, everything would be 9, so this would be discarded. Do I want to fight the elite, though? Or do I want to fucking avoid it? I only got 2 party members. I don't know how I feel about this. I assume there's a benefit, but I think I'll just do that. Right, I'm fine anyways. Fine enough. Oh, that was an elite there. I think I didn't choose that one. What do we got here? We got some otters and possibly a beaver. Right. And where's everybody attacking today? The fuck does that icon mean? I assume you're attacking the row. The rank, I mean, yeah, the rank. Right. Rank, I guess it's pulls. 5 damage. Alright. Let's see. I have an idea. Select bear. Second wind. Solid footing. Doesn't matter, we can't attack. I'm using him for some stuff. Quick hands. How do I use it? It's not about attacking. Can't use cards, period. Oh, fuck. See, it was called Pacify, so I thought I could attack. Well, that's fine. At least he's got a ton of armor now. Discard a card, gain 3. Okay. 3 charge. Dump it on the... I want these guardsmen gone. It's fine, mates. It was still a good expenditure all the same. Though I should have done quick hands first in that case. That's why you read the effect. At least you learned. Fuck you. Like, no, seriously, fuck you. This is why I usually take my time with things. I've been taking my time this entire playthrough. Do not fucking throw that at my face, please. That actually rubs me slightly the wrong way. Please don't do that. On the bright side, we still do everything. Well, not actually everything, but... Discard a card, gain 3. So, let me think. Draw 1 card. If I discard the... Just really thinking here. The problem with playing these games is that there's always something you can miss. And if you miss something, you're streaming it, somebody's going like, derp, you missed that. That's the sucky thing. Like, I'm paying so much attention, but I still miss something. And that's actually kind of the reason I find these games slightly frustrating at times. I'm really debating what I want to throw away. Game 3 charge. But I really want quick hands. But I really want the guard. Ah, fuck it. I do have the extra stamina though, so this should be worth it. Stamina 1 each turn. Hatchet. 11 damage. Can't kill anything, but I could definitely apply tensions all the same. If there's more than one race on rank, apply... Wait, question. If there's more than one race on rank, apply Overwhelm. Does that apply before or after I kill the enemy that is associated with this? For instance, if I killed the gopher dude, would Overwhelm apply? So it would apply. It's free. Just I want to know who to use it on, though. I'm just asking. Actually, I kind of want to, because he'll die faster, is what I'm saying. Tensions looks like they're kiss. Yeah, it looks like they just finished a really sloppy French kiss. I agree with this. It works on all the rank. Oh my god, you guys. What I'm asking is that. Okay. Overwhelm will only apply if there is more than one race in that column. If I kill the Enforcer with him having tensions applied to him, then there will only be otters in that column. But will Overwhelm proc before or after the gopher dies? Because if it procs before the gopher dies, then there is more than one race in the column, and Overwhelm would apply. But if it procs after the gopher dies, then there is only one race in the column, and Overwhelm wouldn't apply. Vulnerable is... Wait, why are we talking about vulnerable all of a sudden? Oh, you mean the marked thing? Vulnerable is from marked. What are you guys talking about? Marked... Vulnerable will apply immediately this turn. I'm saying next turn when I kill this guy, will I get overwhelmed? Fuck it, I'm just gonna do it and find out. Wait, it applied to all of them. Oh. Well, still, I don't know if this will work. Well, let's see. Regardless of it applying to all of them, I want to know... I don't know. I don't know what will happen. I don't know what will happen when this Enforcer dies. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't, then I guess it did it. Ow. Ow. Wait, what did you just do? Oh, you got a charge. Oh. The roll one goes away immediately because it'll last a turn only. The brawler is... What I'm asking is, if this guy dies, will the other guys get that effect, the overwhelmed effect, or does overwhelmed was overwhelmed only something that would have applied if he had died that turn? Second win a deadly thrill? Yeah, I was thinking about that too. It's not really required, but I guess yeah, sure, why not? Mostly attacking the bear. Okay. Wait, who selected? Okay. No mercy. Oh wait, no mercy. You say? Well, hold on. Shit. 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 Next time this character loses stamina, is refunded. This doesn't cost stamina, so it won't proc it. Meaning I can hit this. I have 2 charge. Do it. Fuck you! Wait, no, it did. Actually, no, it's fine. It's fine. I thought I lost it, but no, I just lost the charge. Okay, we're good. Hold on. These games stress me out. So I can't deadly thrill for the stamina benefit. But I might be able to if I'm... say 10? No. Hey, these guys have different health. Just notice that. They are 25% more damage right now. This character dies. So, 25% more damage. I could do 10. 25%, 10, 2.5. Shit. So wait. 25% of 10 is 2.5. 2.5 damage. Would that be 2 or 3? Is it going to round up or is it going to round down? Fuck game. Why didn't you tell me this? I mean, maybe it doesn't matter, but... You know what we're going to do? I'm going to use a bear for this. We're going to soften him up. Soften him up with a bear. If you used Deadly Throw and Beaver, would have had a net gain of stamina. Okay, I guess you're right. Ugh. The problem I have with these games is that some people play them and they're like, oh, I'm learning new strategies, like learning new ways I could do this. Like, oh, I could have done it, I could do this next time, and then it would be more optimal, a strategy, and then I could play better. And a lot of people get an optimistic view when they play that. Like, they play these sort of games, they look at it that way, they're like, oh, I learned from this. But when I play it, like, I'm not incapable of learning or anything. It's just that when I don't do the right move, instead of going, oh, I learned from this, I go, oh, I fucked up. And I just kind of feel shit about it. Alright, is there any way I can is there any way I can proc Deadly Thrills? My question, though. I have a few options of attack here. Nothing that gives me... Alright. If I did 10 damage to him, he would be then at 20 health, then 15, and then 12. That does 10 damage. That's not good enough. I cannot kill him. Sad. It's okay, I got a plan. I could also... They're both attacking him anyways, that would be a terrible idea. Yeah, alright. Granted, we still have the stamina recovering thing too. So I should probably Deadly Thrill with the Weasel, but first, let me just go ahead and just attack the shit out of this guy. I don't know how the damage will add up thanks to the bonus damage. So what did that do? That did exactly what I thought it would do, actually. Alright. Actually, is this enough? This is enough. This is enough, actually. Wait. Oh yeah, this is good. Look at all the stamina I have that I can't use. Oh hey, this is perfect. If he breaks my guard, which he won't. Oh, he could though. Wait, hold on. Withdrawal. Apply 5 shield to target ally. Move swap to target position. Right. I have a very important question here. Oh wait, it doesn't matter because he's out of stamina. Never mind. So I'm actually thinking about putting Forthright in harm's way. I don't know though, man. It'd probably be stupid to do that. I was thinking like put him in harm's way, make him get some armor, make him lose the armor, cause false opening to trigger, fuck this guy up. But that would make a lot. That would be a much larger health loss, so I don't think that's wise. You select yourself. So here's the thing: how do I apply to target ally? So I can apply it to him. Move, swap them to target position. What do you mean target position? Okay, I can select. Oh, that's fine then. Yeah, and then I'll just guard, false opening. I can't do it for some reason. The first time your shield is broken. Oh, technically my shield's already been broken, so I guess that's why I can't use it. That card belongs to the bear. Oh, does it? Sorry, it had the weasel on it. So confusing. Okay, he's attacking the row now. Right, so he's gonna do bleed. Alright, let me think. Let's start with the bear. If this breaks the target shield, deal 4 times 3 damage. Okay. Okay. Do I have anything that's weak? Okay, perfect, I do. Alright, bear's gonna do strike and then shrapnel. That should be... Oh, but he's still got vulnerable! Fuck! Vulnerable's fucking me at this point. That's fine. Whatever. So there's no way... I want to do less than... Wait, no, actually it's not fucking me. Because shrapnel will do... It's fine. Just, there. Fuck your shield. Fuck your life. Yeah. Vulnerable actually ended up being very useful to me. Stab. Hi there, Kawazoe. It's all right. This game's a little. It's the thing is about these card PGs, I guess, because that's kind of what they are. There's a lot of RPGs out there that use a card system. I don't think they're bad by any means. I just get kind of stressed playing them, that's all. Healing is rare. Yeah, I kind of figured. Invigorating Blow. 8 damage. Final damage dealt is 13 or more. You gain 2 stamina. Wait, what? Gil 8 damage and final damage dealt is 13. What does that mean, final damage? It says right there it deals 8 damage. The only way I deal 13 damage if there was some sort of like weakness stack. How does one deal 13 damage or more? You charge stats. Well, charge. Okay, fair enough. But that would be... Oof, that's hard. That's 5 charge. 5 charge or like 3 charge invulnerable or something? That sounds hard to set up, but it is a free card at the same time. I guess the 8 damage is, by itself is pretty good, though. And also, I like the healing. I suppose it's worth it. Even if I can't get it to proc correctly, it's still free 8 damage. Hesitation. I'm about to lose. Hesitate, you're going to take a beating. Tackle the head on, you just about get away. On expiring party takes 5 damage. Okay, don't hesitate. Do it. That's a card you have to click or you get hurt. Okay. Quick round. I'll do it. Nothing wrong with that. I want to ignore the heavy patrol, personally. Another chance to improve. Yeah, why not? I keep healing. Is this the same? Is this the same one? It is the same one. All right. Now it's Erwing's turn to gain stamina. This works out. Granted, he has less armor, so this is slightly more risky, but still. Too bad I didn't get that before the healing, but whatever. Execute. You dispatch the militia guards of ease. However, one mouse is left begging at your feet for his life. I feel bad about that now. Wow, I don't know where I got 3 swords considering we only have 2 party mates. You meander through narrow patches of the city when you hear a command from behind. Halt! What's your business? You hear your men take down the guards in swift response with ease. One mouse remains, trips and falls back into a corner. Please, have mercy. I was just doing my job. What should we do? Execute him, permanently ruin a card, let it go. Permanently ruin a card? What does that mean? It's like, I took my card. Oh no, I dropped it in the sink and now it's water damage. Well, I ruined the card. I'm guessing that removes a card? Is that bad? No, turns a card into a ruined. Okay. Alright, that's really fucking intuitive. Hey, ruin a card. Oh, that means delete it. No, it's ruin type now. It's like, what the fuck, game? Explain yourself. Is this good, by the way? Except, does letting him go do anything? So let the guy go or hurt yourself. What do you mean hurt yourself? I'll let him go. I felt kind of bad. You leave the mouse, who scurries off in the other direction. A short while you leave please to get in your path this time. We're friends. Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen. That's a lot of friends, actually. I don't... It's like too many friends. Oh, that would be nice to know before. Yeah, like, it tells me what it happened. Most of the time when I make a decision, it tells me what the decision will result in. That one was kind of bloody obvious, but at the same time, it's too bad they didn't mention it. Also, this is a lot of enemies. Alright. Who's attacking who? I mean, I can't move around, so I don't know why I care, but... Alright. Right at the bat. Do that. Let's focus... Do I want to focus the bear right now? He has a lot of health. How much damage he's going to do? 10? It's not a whole lot more than these guys. If this character has 3 or more allies, their defense is raised to 10. Ooh, right. Probably should hit them before they do that. Wait a minute. Their shield is raised to 10. If I break their shield, does it still raise to 10? Will it constantly be raising to 10 every time they have more than 3 allies? 3 or more allies? Will they constantly gain 10 every single time they get a turn? Fuck. Alright. Just thinking. Yeah, it's gonna do a total of 20. That's not quite enough to kill that guy. However, Deadly Thrill can be done, but the stamina's gonna be kind of a waste. Wait, can I preserve extra stamina between rounds? Like if I got bonus stamina? Keep the weasels alive, the bear is less bothersome. Why is that? Oh, because the weasels will take their turns. But they do 16 damage and the bear does 10. So... bonus status to carry over. There's really no effective way to do this then. So let's just start hitting them, I guess. Too bad there's nobody here with a big shield that I could use Crusher Ram on. Actually, I guess I'm kind of glad they... No, let's just kill a buddy, is what I'm saying. Now start the fist icon. At the end of the turn, the character gains equal stacks of fury and fury increases by 2. Charge equals stacks of fury and fury increases by 2. So he just gets worse and worse every turn. Why do I want to keep the weasels alive? Oh. I don't know how this applies to fury though, dude. How does the weasels apply to the bear? You're like, look at the chart, look at this. It's like, okay. It was a keeping the weasels alive. Oh yeah, it's true because bear would get less turns. That's true. Okay, anyways, let me kill one bunny because that's all I can do. Give me extra stamina that I can't use. Yay. Ow. He has fury. Shrapnel. If this breaks the target shield. Ooh. Deal 8 damage. Final damage dealt is 13 more. Right. I don't think I can apply that. Right. Who's attacking who? Okay. I can move... Alright, bear's gonna get... Okay, here's what's gonna happen. Shit. Who should do what, though? Okay. Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. I have an idea. Okay. So let's see. Select bear. Move... 4th white down to avoid an attack. Okay. I'm thinking. There's no effective way I can break shield with shrapnel, unfortunately. So I'll just do 5 damage, I suppose, of it. Same with Vigoring Blow, I can't really do anything special with it, but that's alright. Let's go ahead, and now I'm going to use Solid Footing with him. He's going to go passive, that's fine. And the rest, 4th right can do. Which fortunately eliminates the buddy. So, there we go. Would you stop? Winded. Next turn you lose stamina for every stack of winded, and winded is removed. Well, fuck you. It's okay, I got second wind. That'll fix winded. Actually, it seems like a hard counter to it, actually. Let's see. This character dies stacks of... I'm just gonna go after the bear, because fuck the bear. If I could move... I can't move, though, so... It's gonna hurt a bit. Oh, won't hurt. Actually, that won't be too bad. Right. See, again, you could select this rank... I might want to do that. Yeah, I might want to do that. Let's... Attention to the weasels. True. I can also attention the bear and murder him faster because he's the big threat. But I think Sure, let's apply attention to the weasels. I'd like them to... Wait. Yeah. I'd like the bear to become vulnerable when they die. If ideally. Because I'm going to try to balance this out. So second wind, greatsword. The bear hurts, but he's only one creature, so I'm like thinking about this. Plus, Fury is stupid, and it's fine. I'll be fine. It's just one attack. Yeah, draw one card, game one. Yeah, let's do that. No mercy. Works for me. Okay. Hatchet! Perfect. If this breaks shield, gain 2 charge. I can either kill a weasel or I break the bear's shield and then have extra damage and attack the bear a bunch. I think I'll do the bear. I think I'll attack the bear. Oh, right. Then... Right, I'm not able to attack the bear. Whatever, I'll just fuck up that one guy. And... I still... Can I not... Right, it's his move. Forgot. False opening is the bear's, even though the icon indicates it's probably fourth rates, but it's not. God, I hate how cards do that sometimes. Oh, that's actually what... That would be useful if there's some sort of indicator. Indicator which character a card associates with. I mean, there is. There's the globe, but it's kind of subtle. That's a lot of strike cards. Holy shit. Okay. 3 charge. Ooh. Doing that. 9 damage. It's probably the most effective use of it. Right, so let me think. When it says active character, I assume that means the one attacking, right? Let's see. What order do I want to do this? I want to draw a card, gain that, then apply... Yeah, actually, do that with him. That makes the most sense. Then we'll turn around and throw away a strike card, so I can gain... So I can do 6 more damage, which is 1 more than 5, so that works out. Okay. Oh, a shield. It's actually really good. So, I think leaving one weasel alive is wise, but do I want to... What? Who do I want? Who should die? Should I kill this weasel? The one with 10 health? Should I use... No, bleed's more useful on the bear. Yeah. Okay, and then I could shield up him so he has armor again. Not much, mind, but it'll help. And then... actually, we can do quite a bit more. I still have to... I'm gonna keep Rush, though, because I can do more damage with that. Let's see. Should I just fuck up the Vanguard to kill one weasel or a strike? I mean, either or would work. Does Vanguard work on... I mean, is the +4 damage... Is the +4 damage applying if my attacker's in the front row or if the enemy's in the front row? If active characters in front... I don't know what they mean by active character, which I assume the one attacking, but... Both bear and weasels are in the front. Not well, I guess they technically are. Yeah, I guess I see what you mean. Let's get rid of one weasel. I can kill him. It just occurred to me. Even without vulnerable, I could have killed him. Not only can I kill him, I can just wipe the whole floor. I got an achievement for that. Cleaning up. Another invigorating blow. That's really hard to set up, but it's not bad just to have. No mercy. 6 damage. I'd rather have the invigorating blow. It's just more, it's like no mercy, but better. And I can control where it's going, so yeah, it's better. I'll take another one, sure. Also, I think I'll switch games at this point, because we've been going a while. I'm actually not even sure... Oh. I just want more stamina, yo. Eventually will might be useful, but once that happens, I'll start getting will at that point. Oof. Game remembers where you left off in the run. I was going to say it better, given the circumstance. Wait, did you level 2 or something? Okay. Right. Oh, this. Sorry, I didn't see that. Passive. Start each combat with 2 will. Strategist. Whenever the character forcefully wounds an enemy. I don't really do that. Whenever this character applies poison, double it. I don't do any of these, though. Can I have another? I could just forfeit. Okay, I guess I'll take the will. If it's a choice between not getting a passive and choosing one that's kind of I guess I'll take the one that's kind of The will might come in handy. Also, by the way, what is up with the progress bar at the top? Where am I in this? What is this progress bar? How much progress have I made? I don't understand. I don't feel like I've made any. Anyways, I'm going to stop here, though, because this is Howler for an hour. I'd like to play some more games. This isn't bad. It is a bit stressful, but it isn't bad at all. I do think the issue is conveyance. I'm a fucking idiot. Let me explain this way. In a way, me not being super duper, like... super well-versed and observant with these sort of games is not necessarily a bad thing, because I can present an opportunity for the developer to see how somebody that gets a little easier overwhelmed could perhaps have a better time if things were changed to be less overwhelming, basically. And in some regards, I do think conveyance of information and simply the display of information would be handy. One thing that I think a lot of times these sort of games should have that don't have is a library function, usually on the main menu. And a library function in which you can go through a glossary of all the different terms and conditions and status effects and such the game has. You can go through and you can read over. You're like, what does this thing particularly do? You can go to the library and see what it does. I notice this doesn't have that. Perhaps that's because it's in early access still. I don't know. I hope it gets that, because that's something I recommend for these games where you have to learn mechanics. The mechanics should be legitimately just laid out in a glossary somewhere. But anyways, that was Banner's Room. It's pretty good. Just a little bit stressful for me, but not bad.